back to my channel. Happy Monday. Okay, so I am doing this we've got so much stuff going on this week, but not too much, but we've got two exciting things this week that's going on, and I wanted to bring you guys along to minus my dirty window, not dirty windows, minus my dirty wall in my dining room. That's coming up too. I want to paint my dining room. I already have my paint. I just got to make time to do it before I decorate for fall, which is in like 2 weeks. Anyway, back to what I was saying. For this week, the last week of August, or last couple of days in August, 2 events. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 29th, is Joshua. He is hitting a milestone. He is going to be 5. I cannot believe it. It just does not seem like 5 years ago I was laying in the hospital holding this little sweet little boy. And he's still just such an amazing little boy. We just love him so much. We're so thankful for that. So we will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. He does not want a lot of stuff. Just he wants to do his same, pretty much my kids want to do the same thing for their birthdays over and over again, every one of them. They want, of course, the cake of their choice. I always let them pick whatever type cake they want. And, you know, like we typically, all of them want to go out to eat for their birthday. So we let them do 2 meals for their birthday, lunch and dinner. So he said for lunch, McDonald's, and for dinner, probably Chick-fil-A. But I know at one point he said Chipotle. We'll just, when it time comes, we'll visit that again. And then he wants to go to Target. He wants to go to Walmart. He wants to go to Cracker Barrel, to go to the shop in Cracker Barrel and get some trains, because they have like those little old-fashioned trains that he loves. Every time we go, I always buy him and Cash one. And the boys get like the cars, the little classic cars. So we'll do that tomorrow. But Joshua never wants a traditional cake. I can never just go inside the store and just order a cake. Like last year when he turned 4, he was obsessed with tornadoes. So I had to literally order a cake that I had to order a basic cake with the color theme and decorate it myself. So I ordered a cake from Sam's Club, I think it was, either Sam's Club or Walmart, and I got them to do, because he was into tornadoes, and I ordered like this tornado decoration to go on the cake, and I just decorated and that thing. So this year he's into trains, and so I was excited because I'm like, okay, we can do this. We can go to Walmart and we can get a Thomas the Train cake and we'll be good to go. No, we don't want that. We want the old-fashioned trains. I want realistic trains, like when I'm driving along in the car and I'm in my car seat and I'm looking at trains. That's the kind of trains that I want. So they don't make cakes like that. So I was just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to make this cake. I am not like a cake decorator, so it is what it is. And I'm not like this expert baker. I can bake, okay, it's good. We made it through it. We followed the instructions. It came out the oven. We're good to go. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I let him pick out what he wanted on his cake, and I'm just going to make a cake from scratch. He said he wants a chocolate cake with buttercream icing. Now, I do make homemade buttercream icing, and it's delicious. But another dilemma. Last Sunday when I was making a cake, my KitchenAid mixer just died. It's been acting up on and off because I put her to work. Like, she has been working hard. Bread, cakes, all kinds of stuff. So sad about that. My husband's just like, have you called KitchenAid? I'm like, I have not. I literally have not had time to do that because it has just been busy. We are coming into this week. On Thursday is our first day of school. So I've been trying to get situated for that, get all their curriculum in order and get their names written out on everything and get that day planned out. So that has been my priority. Nothing more, nothing less, along with appointments and everything else. So we're going to make it through and we're going to decorate this cake. I'm going to show you the things that I picked up at the store. The reason I'm not doing homemade buttercream simply because I need a new mixer and I have not had a chance to. I don't want to just go buy, like, you know, it used to be where you can get the hand mixers for like super cheap. I remember before I even had a KitchenAid or even like a stand mixer, because I had one of those like cheaper versions of one. The little hand mixers you can get for like $12, $13. Now they're not that cheap. They're like 30 something, $40. And so I'm like, why would I go spend $40 on a hand mixer when I can just add, you know, money to it and just buy me a nice new mixer? Because I'm not right now buying a $400 KitchenAid mixer, you know, unless I can get, like, I've had it for a long time. I got it back in 2020, so I don't think that I will still be able to use like warranty or something like that. It's not like a lifetime warranty. I wish it was. But I need to also just contact KitchenAid and see what they say. They may say yes, they may say no, whatever. So I'm going to show you guys the recipe that I'm going to make. He wants a chocolate cake with vanilla icing. So I'm going to do a scratch cake, but the scratch cake that I'm making, I can use my hand. It's going to be my mixer. And it's an easy recipe. I've used it tons of times. It always comes out really good. It's a devil's food cake, and it's so moist and so delicious. So yeah, so I'm going to show you everything that I bought to decorate the cake, what I'm baking the cake in, and the outcome of the cake. Yeah. So I found this sheet pan. It's like an 18 by 12. It's pretty large. I want him to have a nice size cake. My oldest, she was like, this pan was too big, but it's different. Typically, I buy those big, humongous 2-layer round cakes, and we just about take that out. And so just a half sheet would, when I make it from scratch, typically gets eaten up. So I'm like, you know what? I think this cake will get eaten up because it's scratch cake, and every time I make this particular cake, we always eat it up. So I don't think it's a waste of money, and it's just for future uses too. This is what we just got, some basic decorations, because there were no train decorations, and I didn't go online and just start ordering a whole bunch of stuff, because I'm like, we typically don't even stay home to celebrate. We eat cake and eat out. So there was no reason for me to do that. And I wasn't inviting any family or friends over because, I mean, we're just not doing that for every birthday. Like his milestone, he's turning 5, but he's also starting kindergarten. So that's just a big thing. So we're going to celebrate him in the way that he wants to celebrate, because that's just Joshua's personality. He loves to play with his brothers, but he can also play alone by himself. And that's what just makes him just such an amazing little boy, because he just gets in his little zone, and he'll make anything out of a train. He will get a belt. He will get anything that's long, and he will just act like it's a train. And he has just got so much personality. God is so good to bless us with him. He wanted this. This is edible. Of course, happy birthday. We've got a number 5 candle. This was the only thing that I saw at Walmart. I could have went to like Party City and found one, but this is the one he wanted. We got these little napkins. I got this little cute little sheer tablecloth. It's a reversible tablecloth, but I'm just going to set that up, and got some blue cutlery. He chose some sprinkles. This is the little set that I found at Hobby Lobby. It's a train. I looked other places, and this is what I'm going to decorate the cake with. I've got some blue spray because he wants the cake to be gray and blue. So we're going to do gray and blue and then put sprinkles. I got a couple of these different food dyes that I'm going to use in my little piping bag. And then I just bought some basic vanilla icing that I'm just going to kind of spruce up and add a couple of different things to make it taste good. And plus we'll change the colors. So that's it. Just basic decorations. Now on to the ingredients for the cake. Okay, so for the ingredients of the cake, you'll need, of course, 2 cups of AP flour sifted, or you can use cake flour. 1 teaspoon of, my hands are so ashy, y'all. 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. 2 cups of brown sugar. 2.5 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. The recipe that I'm that I've looked at, they're saying 3/4 cups of cocoa powder, but I kind of want it to be like, I don't want it to be too strong of a cocoa flavor because I'm also adding coffee. So I may do like a 1/2 cup. It just all depends. Of cocoa powder, a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, a stick of room temp unsalted butter, 2 eggs, 1 cup of hot coffee. My coffee is hot. Y'all can see the steam coming off. It's just I like to, when I brew my coffee in the mornings, because typically my husband only drinks coffee with me on the weekends, so I'll have extra. What in the world is going on? This cup must has a hole in it. It's got to, y'all. Hold on one second. Y'all, I'm sorry. But back to what I was saying. This is just a cup of brewed coffee that I typically save from when I have my cup in the mornings, and I'll just put it in my refrigerator, and I'll use it for iced coffee in the afternoons, or I'll warm it up and just have me a warm cup in the evening after dinner. But it worked out perfect because I had to have a cup of hot brewed coffee, or you could do espresso powder or instant coffee, and it was exactly 1 cup, so I'm so thankful. You'll need a 1/2 cup of sour cream, a 1/2 cup of whole milk, 2 eggs, and that is the ingredients for this cake. So like I said, I'm having to use my hands, but it's an easy throw everything in one bowl and mix it up, bake it on 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes until it's done. So let's get this cake made.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
Okay, so I got the cake is out. It's cool. It only took 20 minutes because of this pan. So if you make this recipe, make sure that you if you do it in the cake rounds, 25 to 30 minutes. And if you do it in a humongous sheet pan that's a sheet, do it for 20 minutes because it was exactly 20 minutes. I said 20 minutes because I'm like, I don't think it's gonna, it will overcook if I let it go for 30 minutes, and it's soft and moist. So I got all his little stuff set out, but I have to get started on dinner. So I looked in the freezer and I took out some stew beef, 1 big pack that I bought from Sam's Club, and I thought for some reason I had 2, but obviously I didn't, so I just took out a roast, and I'm just gonna actually cube up the roast and like sear it off, all the meat off, and put it in my Dutch oven and let it roast. And I'm thinking about, I got a salad that we'll probably have salad, and I may make mashed potatoes and gravy, something simple and easy. But I'm so excited about decorating this cake because I'm like not a decorator at all, but it's just exciting to me. and he's excited. Everybody's excited. It smells so good in the house. The kids approved for the icing. It did turn out good. The icing I still have in the refrigerator, so I think it's going to be fine. And then I'm going to put the cake anyway in the refrigerator and cover it up until tomorrow, till it's time for us to serve it. I just wanted to bake it early in advance. And I used to, at one point, it came to where I was just baking all of their cakes. I was just decorating their cakes. And then I think just the way their birthdays were going, because we have January, February, March. My husband's in April, which he doesn't like cake like that. He likes a pound cake or German chocolate cake or something like that. But typically he's just like, I don't want any cake. So it's January, February, March, and then 2 in June, and then I get a break and the end of August, and I won't have another kid's birthday until November. So, but yeah, but the last 2 years, little Joshua has been wanting his own little theme, and I could have went and ordered from a bakery that I've used years ago that are, you know, they do really well. But I'm like, why go pay $50 or $60 for a little cake, and I could just make this cake so inexpensive. I had all the ingredients literally in my house. And for all of the icing, the little train, probably $25, if that. I'm going to say $25 because it was so inexpensive. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started on dinner, and I'm drinking my water. I hope you're getting your water in. Yeah, I know my face is all up in the camera today, but yeah. So let's get on to dinner. Okay guys, so the cake is cool. I'm gonna get ready to decorate it, but I ended up and got busy on the phone talking with my sister. Today was my nephew's first day of school. He had been homeschooled for the last 2 years, and they ended up putting him at charter school. So I was excited about hearing about how that went. But I did go ahead and put the stew beef on. I'm going to show you how I'm cooking this, because it is 5:29, and I literally just started cooking like 15-20 minutes ago. So what I did was I just put it in my Dutch oven with 2 sticks of butter, and I just chopped up a whole yellow onion, and I'm just going to let this tenderize and cook on the stove. I have not added any spices to it yet. I want to just cook it down, because sometimes when you cook meat, like kind of stewing it on the stove, the spices will kind of dry everything out and cause all the liquid to go out, and then it's going to sear it off. So I want to just let this simmer a little bit longer in this butter and onion, and then I'm going to add some spices to it. I'm going to make some cornbread, roast some Brussels sprouts, and some mashed potatoes. So that is what dinner is going to be. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use for my seasonings for my stew beef. So if you want to try this, you can definitely try it. You can do this in the Instapot, crock pot, in the oven, on the stove. So I will finish this off in the oven, but I just want to cook most of it and get it nice and tender before putting it in the oven. So yeah, and you can add veggies to this. I just don't have any veggies that I want to add to it. I would add carrots and potatoes, but we're having mashed potatoes anyway, so I don't need to add that. And yeah, these are my spices that I'm adding to it once I get it to where I want to add this seasonings. This garlic pepper seasoning, granulated garlic, some Worcestershire sauce, this garlic pepper season. It has salt in it. This one, I know you're just like, what in the world? All these garlic pepper seasonings. They all taste different, y'all. I'm serious. And they are so good. And then I'm going to use some Montreal steak seasoning, some onion powder, and some of this sofrito. I think that's what it is. Seasoning blend. It's an Italian blend. It's got sun-dried tomatoes, sea salt, garlic, pepper, parsley, rosemary, and sage, and crispy onions. And this is the remaining. I love this stuff. You can find it at Trader Joe's. It's so good. It flavors all meats, all vegetables. So good. Recommend. Hey guys, so I know you was expecting me to decorate this cake. It did not work out. Yeah. Hey guys, so I'm not finished with the cake. I'm going to add some more icing. With all that icing I had, it just still was not enough. But so far, so good. The cake turned out beautifully. Joshua loves it. I'm going to add a little bit more. The cake is so moist. And I'm going to add just a little bit of that. And I'll show it, of course, in another portion of the video. But I'm going to show you, I'm done with dinner. Everything turned out good. I'm roasting up these Brussels right now. Just season them up, and they smell so good. Everything is ready. We're about to eat dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Hope you were inspired to go make your kid's birthday cake or grandkid, or better yet, just go to the store. But homemade is better. We know that. It's healthier. Less preservatives and stuff in these cakes. But anyway, or just ice cream party or cheesecake or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in the next video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share, and hit that notification bell so you can know every Wednesday I put out a new video. Talk to you later. Bye. So it is the big day. It is his birthday. So I am going to make his birthday punch. We are just celebrating in the afternoon. This is just a quick and easy, cute little fun drink that is so good. And we're just going to have some snacks with it. And you see that I have just like a lemon lime soda, like a 7-Up or a Sprite. This big jug of Polar Blast and lemonade and pineapple juice. And you'll need just a little bit of sugar because the pineapple juice does kind of tone along with the lemonade, make it kind of sour. But yeah, and I'm going to decorate and we're going to celebrate his 5th birthday. And then I also, if you stick around, I have a bonus little clip in here of the first day of school. I got my days mixed up for whatever reason. The first day of school was the next day. So I wanted you guys to see that. So this is how the cake turned out. I did add a little bit more ice into it. We are getting ready to sing happy birthday to him. And we are so thankful. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
So this is the bonus part. After I got everything cleaned up from the party, tomorrow's the next day of school, the first day of school, Wednesday, the 30th. And it was wonderful. Yes, everything went well. I am setting up everybody's stuff, getting everybody's curriculum in order and at the table. Tomorrow, we will all be together in one room, and then I will separate everybody else. But ages, I have a 14-year-old 9th grader, high school, got a 12-year-old 7th grade, middle school. My twins are 10 and they are 5th grade. I have a 8-year-old, he is 3rd grade. I have a 6-year-old, he is 1st grade because he is a late birthday baby in November. And of course, Joshua is 5, so he's starting kindergarten. And Mr. Kashi, we're just doing some preschool work. And then Ms. Miracle, she's just running the show, controlling all of us. Yes. So that is what we are doing. If you guys are interested in a video on curriculum, I have a video out, but I will definitely do an updated video coming soon once everything gets back in order and we get adjusted. Say cheese.